KXV HD3, St. Joseph, Tennessee, and 105.1 W286DV, Florence, Alabama.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Mike Moore. Here's the latest from the Black Information Network. President Biden says Donald Trump can only be defeated at the ballot box. In a statement shortly after the verdict was handed down, the White House added Trump's guilty verdict in his hush money case shows no one is above the law. The statement adds Trump has always mistakenly believed that he would never face consequences for breaking the law for his own personal gain. In Illinois, Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson is reacting after former President Donald Trump was found guilty in his New York criminal hush money case. The African-American mayor said justice spoke loudly. He added that this is how the process works. Justice being served at this moment is critical for our democracy. Governor J.B. Pritzker posted on X that justice has been served. And that's the latest. I'm Mike Moore from your 24/7 news source, the Black Information Network, and BINnews.com.
Hey guys, you know what time it is. It's time for a moment in Black history. In the mid-1970s and 80s, Gladys West lays the groundwork for the GPS technology. In 1956, West was hired as a mathematician by the U.S. Naval Proving Ground in Virginia. It was there she would eventually program a computer to accurately model the Earth, an accomplishment that would become the foundation for the Global Positioning System, aka GPS, as we use today. Did you know that?
Knox Media Group weather. Download our apps today. Music Muscle of the Shoals 105.1 FM and WKAX 1500 AM. It's currently 81 degrees. The forecast for this afternoon, cloudy with a light breeze, 79 degrees. Then this evening, cloud-filled skies with a light breeze with a chance of thunderstorms. And the temp 71. Overnight, cloudy and breezy. We've got a chance of rain, 67 degrees. We are the Knox Media Group. Music Muscle of the Shoals, 105.1 FM and WKAX 1500 AM. Bringing you the beats and the weather on the go.
Hey everybody, you're listening to 105.1 FM, the music muscle of the shows. All you have today is the choir president, and I will be right back after the song plays. We got a lot to talk about today, so stay tuned to 105.1 FM, the music muscle of the show.
There's been so many things that's held us down, but now
good drinking, having a good time, y'all. I was on that floor, doing that slide, front to back, oh, and side to side. Fun chocolate man came up to me, said, "What's your name?" I said, "Mona B." He smiled and told me he been hoping and wishing he could take me home and go straight to the kitchen and lick my bowl and stir the spoon. Heat up this oven, it's gonna be ready soon. As I roll it, baby, like flour dough. Oh, this brown sugar, have one more. I got you smacking your lips and licking your fingers. Something good in the middle. Oh, it's a sure humdinger. But you gotta be a pro. You can't be no rookie. Just sit on down, and take my cookie. See all my friends, they calling me. They say, "Hey Mona, girl's a recipe." Well, it's been handed down from generations. Won't taste the same if you try to make changes. Just follow directions, everything will be fine. When you let him taste it, it's gonna blow his mind. Oh, baby, like flour dough. Oh, this brown sugar, gonna have one more. I got you smacking your lips and licking your fingers. Something good in the middle. Oh, it's a sure humdinger. But you gotta be a pro. Can't be no rookie. Just down, taste my cookie. If you want my cookie, better come correct. If you want my cookie, better show respect. If you want my cookie, talk to me nice. If you want my cookie, better treat me right. If you want my cookie, now what's the deal? If you want my cookie, tell me how you feel. If you want my cookie, baby, take a seat. If you want my cookie, for a tasty treat. If you want my cookie, if you want my cookie, if you want my cookie, if you want my cookie. Hey everybody, it's the choir president, Mona B. How's everybody doing today? It is Friday. It's a good day to be alive. You guys, the weather is pretty stable right now. I went out earlier and it was feeling pretty good. The sun was shining a little bit. It's cloudy, but it's still a good day in spite of. It's Friday, May 31st. The weather is 82 degrees, partly cloudy this morning, increasing clouds with periods of showers this afternoon. High 82, wind southeast, 10 to 15 miles per hour chance of the wind, chance of rain 40%. Tonight, 67, rain showers early will evolve into a more steady rain overnight. So prepare for rain tonight, guys. And tomorrow, Saturday, June 1st, going into a new month. Time is going by so fast. It's going to be June 1st. Thunderstorms are predicted for tomorrow. The high is 74, low 67. Sunday, June 2nd, high 85, low 68. AM clouds and PM it's supposed to be sunny, well, partly cloudy, and a 24% chance of rain. But it might not rain Sunday, so that'll be good. I like the rain sometimes, but I'm a sun person. I like the sun. And again, thank you guys for coming out and supporting us for the event that we had. I'm still talking about it because I really had a good time last Sunday at the Remembering the Veterans. And I just want to thank you guys for the support. It was just amazing to see. That was my first Remember the Veterans event, and I enjoyed it, and I had a good time. Thanks to the Knox family, and thanks to the people that supported. It was really nice. We have some more events this weekend coming up. So you guys, y'all come out and support. It's a lot going on. Today, we have the North Alabama African Heritage Association annual festival starting at 3 p.m. today and tomorrow, June the 1st, starting at 10 a.m. It's going to be held at the Willie Green Recreation Center, 609 Southeast Street, Tuscumbia, Alabama. Do not miss out on the fun and celebration. So you guys, they're going to have food trucks, live music. It's going to be a good event to go to. So we always talking about there's nothing to do. That's something to do tonight and tomorrow. And that's the North Alabama African Heritage Association annual festival. Also, mark your calendars for the Alabama Boots, Hats, and Talent presented by Free to Be Me. That's going to be June the 7th to the 9th. It will kick off with a talent show on Friday, June the 7th at 7 p.m. at UNA. And that's 114 West 6th Street, Tuscumbia. On the 8th and the 9th, the event will be held at New Birth Ministries. And that will be at 225 South Spur Street, Florence. Ladies, wear your boots and hats. The event is free and is to empower women to activate their gifts and talents. So come on out to that. And that's Alabama Boots, Hats, and Talent. We also mark your calendars for Father's Day weekend. Father's Day is coming up. A lot of people, I don't know, it's been said that a lot of people don't celebrate Father's Day like they celebrate Mother's Day. And in the past, I would say it was because a lot of the times in some situations, the fathers don't be stepping up. So here lately, I think I have been seeing a lot of the dads stepping up. A lot of the dads has been stepping up. They've been showing up and showing out. So if you need somewhere to take your dad for Father's Day, or if you're a dad and you're looking for something to do, Father's Day weekend, Saturday, June the 15th, Epic Live Events present family-friendly jazz, blues, and barbecue on Saturday, June the 15th at John Hunts Park, Huntsville, Alabama. Gates will open at 10 a.m. But if you know like I know, after what I went through at the festival, you'll be there at 9 a.m. So you'll get there. You won't be in that long line. So the gates open at 10 a.m. Music from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. They will have the three-time Grammy-winning Bobby Rush, Alex Buggan, Marion Meadows, Microwave Dave, Cruise the Dane, the Juice Band. If you want tickets, call Knox Media Group 256-712-2887 for tickets. The general admission is $25. VIP, $40. Don't miss out. So you guys can meet us there or you can beat us there. Either way, just come. Come and support. And that's Father's Day weekend, Saturday, June the 15th. So if you need somewhere to take your father, or if you're a father and you want to go somewhere, or just if you're a mother, if you want to go somewhere for Father's Day weekend, that's Saturday, June the 15th, go out to at John Hunts Park in Huntsville, Alabama. It sounds like it's going to be an epic event. So you guys go out there and show some love. Also, Oris Hill is implementing a summer book bus to combat the summer slide, promote our summer splash reading challenge, and encourage a culture of reading outside of schools. The bus will travel. It will be Forest Hill Pool, Royal Avenue Recreation Center Pool, Cherry Hill Homes, Highland Baptist, Broadway Fellowship, Florence City School Board of Education, and Handy Pool. Planned book bus dates are June the 13th, 20th, and 27th, July the 11th, 18th, and 25th. So if you have kids that love to read, if you have kids that don't like to read, encourage them to read and get some books. This is a good way to get them to start reading, and they ain't got nothing else to do during the summertime. So have them to read, stimulate their minds. This is a good idea. Um, this is the Forest Hill book bus. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll get them to read, and they can keep the books, or they can treat it like a library. They can get it and read it, bring it back and get another book. But that's a real good idea to get the kids involved. We have an announcement, the Borough Reunion. If you have not received your information about the Borough Reunion, please contact Miss Ann Johnson at 256-415-0448. And that's if you have not received your information about the Borough Reunion. Also, Your Life Remembered, party planners and event planners. If you're ready to make your next gathering unforgettable, introducing Your Life Remembered latest edition. We have a 360 booth, guys. We have people calling, getting this booth. So if you want to get it, call Your Life Remembered at 256-367-0887. Also, if you would like to rent a tuxedo for your next special event, prom, graduation, anything you need a tuxedo for, call Your Life Remembered, 256-367-0887. Also, Your Life Remembered does the shirts. A lot of people call them funeral shirts, but they're just shirts. We do the shirts. And I know you guys have seen them before. They're beautiful shirts, all over shirts, printed shirts. If you dream it, we make it. And that number is 256-367-0887. We're still giving away the car. So if you would like to be in the drawing to win this car for 2024, all you have to do is go to YouTube, look up Knox Media Group, like and subscribe, leave your email in the comment of the last live, and that'll put you in the drawing for the car. We need numbers, so tell a friend to tell a friend. Get people involved so that we could give away this car. It's just sitting. So who don't need this car? We need to give away this car, like, immediately. So, in the news, two Florence businesses got raided during a drug investigation. The owners were arrested after the drug raid Thursday, according to the Lauderdale County Sheriff's Office. The Lauderdale County Drug Task Force executed a search warrant at the HT General Merchandise, also known as Townsley on Highway 17. The business is just south of Wilson High School. The Lauderdale County Sheriff's Office say deputies found more than 200 bottles of turpentine and multiple packs of crantum, I don't even know what that is, inside an ice machine in the rear of the business. Deputies also found $12,000, which they say was used to buy the drugs. The drugs were allegedly hidden in the back of the store. The customers were not able to see them. The drugs are both controlled substances in the state of Alabama. Investigators say the investigation started after they received numerous reports about the illegal drug sales in the area. The people were both arrested. They were charged with trafficking and controlled substance and 5 counts of unlawful distribution of a controlled substance. They were charged with controlling 6 counts of unlawful distribution of controlled substance. So both of them was charged, and Man, I gotta look that up. I ain't never heard of those drugs. I don't know what they're used for, stuff like that. But yeah, they were arrested for selling illegal drugs. And that's a good little store. I shop at that store. I didn't buy the drugs, but they had some good meat. In other news, a 6-week-old child died after being attacked by the family dog. And this happened in Knoxville, Tennessee. For days, the 6-week-old baby had been in critical condition at East Tennessee Children's Hospital after family members said he was attacked by their dog. The mother said her son didn't survive the injuries. He was pronounced dead Thursday afternoon. It was the news that rocked the family, being his mom. His mom said that was the best thing that she ever done was to have the baby. But the dog, I mean, according to the mother, the family dog, they had the dog for 8 years. He never showed aggression. And I mean, I don't know. I'm not a dog person. So I really can't speak on how they feel. I mean, they had the dog for 8 years. So a lot of people treat their dog like their kids. And I don't know how that would just, but for their dog to kill their baby, man, I don't know. And they say it could be any dog, any kind, anytime, completely unprovoked, no matter what the history is. The family decided to have the baby's organs donated to save other kids' lives, and that give them a brief moment of peace. But I mean, I don't know. I can't speak on that. But I know I wouldn't give that dog a chance to go to no pound or wherever it's at. They sent it to some kind of animal shelter or whatever. But that's crazy. Me myself, if I had a dog in the house and I was pregnant and I knew I was finna have that dog was going to be around my child. First of all, I wouldn't have a dog around my child. That's just me, period. Because I mean, I'm not a dog person, so a dog wouldn't be around my baby. But I mean, people who live with dogs and stuff, so that they have to make arrangements, I guess, for the baby to come into the house with the dog. I don't know. If you are living with a dog or whatever, and you've been in this situation, what did you do to make accommodations for your dog and your child to be in the same household? Call in and let us know. The number is 256-365-1000. And let us know what you did in that situation if you had a pet and a baby in the same house. Did you put the dog outside? Did you make another room for the dog? Did you let the dog be in the same room with the baby? Or it just don't seem, because we had a conversation earlier in the week about jealousy and stuff like that. So I assume if you had a dog for 8 years and you loved on that dog like a baby, and then you bring a actual baby into the house and you was loving on that baby, that dog probably got jealous a little bit and act out. And that could have been what happened. I don't know. It don't really say what kind of dog it was. I don't think. Did it say what kind of dog it was? I don't know if it said what kind of dog it was, but yet and still, that dog probably act out because it wanted the attention that it usually get, and it didn't get the attention that it needed because of the baby, and it felt some type of way. That's That's what I would think. And I mean, I don't know though, because I don't be around dogs that much. So 256-365-1000. You guys call in and let me know what you think about that. That's a touchy situation. I really don't know what to think about that. But like I said, I wouldn't have a dog around my baby. But I'm not a dog person. I wouldn't have a dog in my house. First of all, and the dog is at a center. I don't know if they put the dog to sleep or if they just gonna have a trial. I don't know how they do that stuff, but we'll find out and see what's going on with that. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a story behind that. But we're gonna take a short break and we will be right back. You're tuned in to 105.1 FM, the music muscle of the shows. We'll be right back, guys.
Looking back over my years, I guess I shed it
Hey guys, we're back. 105.1 FM, the music muscle of the shows. If you're just getting on, we touched on some topics about the 6 week old child that died after the dog attacked it in Knoxville, Tennessee. And the mom donated the organs to save other kids' lives. And I was just asking people, what do you do in a situation like that? If you were pregnant and you were bringing a child to a home with a dog in it, do you put your dog outside or do you make arrangements for, do you let the dog be around the child? Or I wouldn't let the dog be around the child, but I mean, people see things different and people do different things. And in that situation, I guess they didn't see a problem with the dog being around the child because some people feel like the dogs are part of the family. And in some cases, you just can't allow the dog to be around a child. So, you guys, I'm going to have to take a quick break, quick break. And I am going to be right back. 105.1 FM, the music muscle of the show.
Well, I came home from a hard day's night. Looked in my fridge to grab a bite. Now I was tired, 'cause I don't know what. Oh, that Sandman been kicking my butt. Took off my clothes, jumped in the bed. I heard voices from next door up around my head. Then it got quiet, I didn't hear a word. But the minute I closed my eyes, all I heard was bang, bang, bang in the headboard. Them noisy neighbors, I couldn't get no sleep. Bang, bang, bang in the headboard. Them noisy neighbors, I can't get no peace. First I started to give them a call, but instead I just knocked on the wall. The voice stopped right there and then. Then I heard those voices again. Then it got quiet. I just assumed that they went to another room. I thought I would get some sleep without being disturbed. But the minute I closed my eyes, all I heard was bang, bang, bang in the headboard. Them noisy neighbors, I can't get no sleep. Bang, bang, bang in the headboard. Them gotta take it slow. I'ma hit the gas if you ready to go. When I feel the sweat breathing through your clothes, the way you touch my neck got me ready to fall. I wanna make magic, I want you to feel me, I want you to grasp it, I want you to steal me. If you want it, you can have it. I want you to free me, I'm not trying to knock you down. You came in my own, all of me is on. The room full of strangers, different faces. It feels like we're alone. Why don't you stay here after hours? I know you don't wanna leave. Stay here after hours. After hours, we ain't gotta check the time. Even when it is just you and I. We ain't even know they turn on the lights. We miss the last call riding on a high. It's more than a moment. This can't be a memory. The party is over. You wanna come with me? My home never closes. Just want you to feel free. Not trying to lock you down. You came in my own. Caught up in your zone. Room full of strangers, different faces. It feels like we're alone. Why don't you stay here after hours? I know you don't wanna leave. Stay here after hours. After hours we can. Tell your friends to go, you can stay for a little while. If you wanna stay, you can stay for a little while. Why don't you stay here after hours? I know you don't wanna leave. Stay here after hours. After hours we can. Stay here after hours. I know you don't wanna leave. Stay here after hours. After hours we can. Tell your friends to go, you can stay for a little while. You gotta go, you can stay for a little while. Tell your friends to go, you can stay for a little while. You gotta go, you can stay for a little while.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Hey, y'all.
We are back. You're listening to 105.1, the music muscle of the shows. And Mona B been holding it down. We had to run some errands and do some other things today, but all is well. We thank you for tuning in. We thank you for listening. I know I walked in and she was talking about some dogs. What you got going on with the
Yes.
dogs?
A 6-week-old child was killed by a family dog.
Wow.
And they had the dog for 8 years, and the dog killed the baby.
Wow.
And I was just thinking, you know, how some people consider their dog as their
A
child.
child, correct.
So I was just wondering, me, myself, I wouldn't have a dog in my house. But if I did, and I was pregnant, and I brought I was bringing a child into a house with a dog, I think I would make arrangements. Either the dog would have to go outside, or I have a separate room for the dog to be in. I wouldn't have the dog around my child. I
Sometimes
couldn't.
I think the dog actually think he's the child, or
Yeah,
he or she is the child anyway.
because baby that dog
Right.
all those years, then you're gonna bring another baby in, and you babying that baby, and that
And then,
dog see that.
and then too, the dog may not intentionally, but trying to do it. He probably thought he was playing with the baby.
That could have been an
And
issue
so,
too.
it's a lot of cases that could have fallen in place with that. It's just, you know, I'm just one of those kind of people. People say, well, the dog ain't gonna hurt you, or the dog ain't gonna bite you, or nothing like that. But you never know what mindset, just as you know about people. I mean, I think dogs and humans are about at the same mental state.
Yeah.
You never know what's the trigger point.
That's true.
You,
And
so,
see, I don't be around dogs, so I don't know
exactly.
how dogs act or
Some
whatever.
are playful and you think they angry, and some of them just want to play with you.
Right.
Then I've been around dogs because I've seen them where they'll chase you, and long as you running, they running. It's a whole lot of different things when it comes to animals, but you got to realize if a dog is in a place with a child, you got to train that dog just like you train a child. Sit down, don't touch, don't bother, or instance like that's gonna happen.
Yeah. It's so I don't know. Oh goodness.
Yeah, so it's a lot of
6
things.
weeks.
Yeah,
That baby
and the child couldn't cry out for help, couldn't.
can protect itself or
Well, first of
nothing.
all, why the parent even leave the dog by itself at 6 weeks old?
I don't know.
That's something else to
Because
think
they
about.
think a lot of people be like, "Oh, that's gonna be my child's protector," and
Right,
stuff
right,
like
right.
that. That's a lot.
Right. So it falls in different categories of things that could have happened, should have happened. Um,
And I had said that I was trying to figure out what kind of dog. It was a husky.
a husky, and so that's a pretty big dog anyway, isn't it?
Yes, I always wanted it. If I had any kind of dog, I would have wanted a husky. Huskies are so pretty, but that's kind of scary though.
It is scary.
And JV's scared of dogs, so I don't guess we'll have
No,
one. If I get a dog, I want one that you can hold in your hand.
and kind of grow up with it.
No, I don't want it to get big.
Oh,
I want one of them little teacup.
oh, well, it probably gonna get a little big.
No, you just hold it.
Oh,
That's how big they get.
those expensive.
I know. That's why I'll never have one.
Oh, okay. So, people that have animals, or what do you think? Do you think you try to raise the dog up with the child, or what's your thoughts process with this? Call us at 256-365-1000, because I know it's somebody out there actually.
Yeah.
I mean, they feel the way I'm thinking, like you said, they considered it to be a protector. They considered it, I'm going to raise this dog up and
With
this
the child. They're
But
going
at
to
the
grow
same,
up together.
yeah, but you have to train a dog to get to that point.
It's a lot. I mean, I know it's somebody out there that got dogs and they have children and then raise the dog with the children. I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen
I've
a
been
lot of
told that
people.
we are not loud. They said they can't hear us. I just got a text. So thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for always letting us know when you can't hear us or any difficulties. We thank you for that. Um, so, it's just a lot when it comes to animals and kids, period. And I was telling a friend of mine last night, life got us lifing right now.
Oh Lord.
So therefore, you always try to figure out, like, okay, what's the next step? So that there can traumatize that parent.
Yes,
Now the
man.
parent may not want a child or a dog anymore. So that's a lot.
Well, she said that's the best thing that she ever done was had a baby. So she'll probably have another baby, but as far as have another dog, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I don't think I would.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm more
But you never can tell. People are different.
right. And some people need it as a comfort just to make sure they got somebody or got something there with them, even though she may have a spouse, but at the same time, it's a lot.
It is.
Yeah. So y'all make sure when we talking about families and dogs and things like that, we're going to talk about this weather this weekend. It's going to be, today is 86 degrees, and it's going to be partly cloudy, and it's going to be, the precipitation is going to be 20%, so it's not going to be too muggy today. On tomorrow, Saturday, it's going to be 84 degrees, showers and thunderstorms occasionally, 50% precipitation. And on Saturday, On Sunday, it's going to be 84, 50% precipitation, and it's also going to be chances of rain throughout the day on Sunday. So y'all get out, enjoy your weekend. I know we got the Heritage Festival that kicks off
Yes.
today. So y'all get over to the Willie Green Center and make sure you support the North Alabama Heritage Festival. They got lots of different vendors. They have King Tut gonna be there tonight
Okay.
and a band out of Decatur. So they will be over at the Willie Green Center. So that would be one good thing that you can
Get out and do.
get out and do, take part in. And also the Knox Media Group, we will be over at the Willie Green Center.
All the way live.
Mona say all the way live. So we'll be over there checking things out. And also on tomorrow, the festival starts at 10 a.m. and it goes on all day. They got different things. They got a modeling contest with the dashiki, a modeling parade. They're gonna have the muscle shows twirlers over there,
We're gonna have gospel groups.
gospel groups, the Orr sisters, Pastor Chris
Nellums.
Nellums, Pastor Shane Rayner and his group will be there. So it'll be a lot of people out. Y'all make sure you get out and support the event because it's always something for our area going on, and a lot of people say I don't know about it, but make sure you bring your chairs because it is an outdoor event, and you have to have your own chair.
Yeah, bring your umbrella for the rain or the sun.
Exactly, because I already know how Janet roll.
It's with an umbrella.
Oh yeah, she gonna have that umbrella. She gonna make sure she is protected. I always laugh at her. I say Janet gonna have that. She gonna be ready. You know, she's always ready.
Well, Tamika, before you got here, just a little recap. Two Florence business owners were arrested after a drug raid in
I saw
Lauderdale
that.
County. The little grocery store down the street,
From us?
the HT General Merchandise Store
Yes.
from Wilson School,
Okay.
they were selling some illegal drugs. And I can't say the name of them. I ain't never heard of them before.
Wow.
I have never heard of them before. I got to stop using the bonics. Uh, it's we're gonna have to research these drugs. I never heard of them before. I'm not even gonna pronounce them no more because I know I didn't say them right. But it's I don't know what it's used for. I'm a research them and see what they use them for and get the right pronunciation of the words. So we're gonna look that up. But it was like $12,000 they found and 200 bottles of it
Wow.
in multiple packs.
Wow. Well, that's a lot.
It is.
So going to get
And that's a nice little grocery store.
yeah. You talked about that store before.
Mhm.
I've never been in there, but you have.
It remind me of the old Wilson, not the new Wilson, the old Wilson.
Okay, okay. So more of a family business.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they've been family doing other stuff.
Yeah, they've been doing other stuff for the family.
Yes. On next week, the we were talking about the feeding program. So the kids will have their feeding program starting next week, and it will go from 10 to 1 over at the fairground place. At the it's not called the senior building anymore.
The club,
The club.
the club.
So if your child need lunch, they'll be there from 10 to 1 Monday through Friday over at the club behind the fairground, farmers market.
Mm-hmm.
So at Fairground Road, and on Fridays they will have a shelter over at over in the Handy Homes
Okay.
feeding. So it'll be one day. So they'll be feeding on Fridays over there at one of the shelters, and they will also be playing games. So that's an update for what's going on with the summer feeding program. So that's going to be going on with the City of Florence Park and Rec, and also with that was with Director Jason Graham. So he did call today and give us that update. So they will be starting summer feeding on Monday. And also Crossroads is also partnering with them, partnering with the Handy Rec.
Well,
to
that'll
do
be
that.
good. Y'all better let them kids take advantage of that because groceries are high.
I know. I might want to go get a bag. Look, I may go get
We
me
go over there for lunch.
Yeah, I know, right? I may be going to get me a bag because that groceries are very expensive.
You remember them little juices in the
Yes,
carton?
yes.
Oh, I miss that.
They get fancy now. They don't do the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They do them smackers or something.
Oh, okay, that's already made.
Yes,
They
yes.
probably ain't good.
I don't know. A lot of
I
kids
ain't never
like them.
tasted.
A lot of kids like
Have
'em.
you tasted them?
I haven't. I'm not.
I never.
Yeah, but a lot of kids like them. So those things are going on. And also remember about the reading program. That's actually starting on the 10th, where you can get books. Pastor Knox was actually talking about how he did it. I never heard of
I
it.
haven't either.
So Forest Hill is implementing a summer book bus to combat the summer slide, promote our summer splash reading challenge, and encourage a culture of reading outside of school. This bus will travel Forest Hill Pool, Royal Avenue Rec Center, Cherry Hill Homes, Highland Baptist Broadway Fellowship, Florence City Schools Board of Education, and Handy Pool. The planned book dates are June the 13th, 20th, and the 27th, and July the 11th, 18th, and the 25th. So make sure you get out and your kids can check the books out like they're at the library and return them, or they can keep the books.
Yeah, I hope it encouraged a lot of kids to start reading.
And that's a good thing. Like, just say, for instance, 'cause JV, he'll have a summer reading book that he'll have to read. So,
Mhm.
and I know it was a lot of times I was not able to find those books. So maybe they'll
Yeah.
have the summer reading books on the bus.
I hope so.
Yeah, so make sure you take advantage of that. And on next Saturday, let them know about what's going on with Gross Out.
Gross out. You guys come out to Wildwood Park. If you guys remember Nickelodeon, I can't even remember the name of it, but it was the slime when they poured the slime and had the little activities where you just mess yourself up and just have a good time getting messy. Y'all come out and bring your kids out next Saturday to Wildwood Park. It's a family event. Get out there and just have a good time.
All right, so you heard it. Mona said it's free. They're going to have
Free.
food, fun, and it's for the entire family. So y'all come on out to Gross Out on next Saturday over at Wildwood Park from 10 to 4.
That's going to be good.
Whose birthday is it, Mona?
Well,
I know we'll never know them, but I just...
you don't know. Well, I don't know. Okay, I know some of these. I don't know this one. Normani Hamilton.
What they say she do.
They don't say.
Oh, wow.
Cupcake. Azalea Banks. I've heard of her. She just.
Yeah, I've heard of her. How old is she?
Azalea was born in 1991.
Oh, she could be our child.
Yeah. Waka Flocka Flame. You know Waka
Okay,
Flocka.
Waka Flocka.
Mo 3. Rest in peace. Now, I love him.
Did you?
Yes. Love his voice. And Nate Robinson. He must be some kind of sports person. He got on a shirt. Basketball.
Okay.
He was born in 84.
Oh, so he partially old, young.
Yeah. Happy birthday, guys.
Happy birthday from the Knox Media Group. I want to say happy retirement to Jonathan Ball, retired from the city of Florence. So
Okay.
shout out to Jonathan.
And he's retiring.
Yes.
Okay.
He actually retired today, and they had